Aniket,
Yes, sir.
Aniket,
Yes, sir. So can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you. ये वाला कर लिया था क्या क्वेश्चन हम लोगों ने? नहीं?
नहीं सर.
चलिए यहाँ से स्टार्ट करते हैं. सॉल्व कीजिए क्वेश्चन. कॉन्सेप्ट मैंने आपको लास्ट क्लास में भी बताया था कि आप सबसे पहले इंक्रीजिंग डिक्रीजिंग इंटरवल निकालने के लिए क्या करेंगे. You will differentiate the function and will make it equal to 0. Then the points what you get from this equation are critical points. You will plot those critical points on the number line, and let's say the points where this f dash x is 0 is c1 and c2. Then you have to substitute the values from this region to this f dash x, and the whatever sign you are getting, like positive or negative, you have to write that sign here. Like if you are getting positive, you have to write positive here. Then you have to substitute values from here in this expression. Let's say you are getting a negative sign. After substituting the values, you have to write a negative sign here. Then from this region, if you substitute value and let's say you are getting positive, so I must write a positive here. Positive, negative, positive. So that's what uh, we have achieved. So now the positive sign containing region is your increasing zone where your function is increasing. That interval represents that part. And where you're getting a negative sign, that means you're getting your function in that particular region, your function is decreasing. That is the concept behind this part. So let's start doing some more question. So yes, please start this question. First you try yourself, then I would help you to solve this question. If you will get if you will not be able to solve it, or if you got some wrong answers, I would help you. Start doing this question. No issues, Sarthak. Please solve this question. Done. All right, I'm solving this part here. So first we will calculate f dash x. So for this function we will apply division rule. That means the denominator part will be as it is and the differentiation of numerator minus numerator part is as it is, differentiation of denominator is 1 divided by this part is x plus 1 whole square. So this is f dash x. So f dash x would be, this is x plus 1 and this is minus x plus 2 divided by whole square. That means f dash x is 1 plus 2 is 3 divided by x plus 1 whole square. That means in the numerator we don't have any value or any kind of expression in x, but in the denominator part we are having it. So the critical point includes the numerator part and the denominator part. That means the value of numerator where your function f dash x is 0 and the values of denominator, values of x in the denominator where your function is f dash x is moving towards infinity, all those values comes under the category of which function, which part, critical points. So here the critical point is x is equals to minus 1. So at x is equals to minus 1 we are getting infinity, but on the right of x is equals to minus 1 or on the left of x is equals to minus 1 you are getting a positive sign always, because 3 is a positive quantity and x plus 1 to the power 2 is a complete square. So positive quantity divided by positive quantity will give us a positive quantity. That means f dash x is greater than 0, but for x is equals to minus 1 you are not getting any results, like your function is moving towards infinity. That means I can say that function is monotonically increasing at r but not at 1. So at x belongs to r minus this 1 is the complete interval where your function is monotonically increasing, and this function will never decrease. So for monotonically decreasing part, x belongs to phi. If we are talking about the intervals, so x belongs to phi for monotonically decreasing part, and monotonically increasing, x belongs to r minus minus 1. Anybody, anyone have any doubts? Can ask me. If you don't have any doubts, we can move forward. Aniket, Prashil, Sarthak. Prashil, your answer was right. सार्थक अनिकेत समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, got it.
बढ़े आगे.
जी sir.
चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कीजिए. I think we have solved this question, so please do not waste your time. Try to do this question very fast because this is the second time we are doing this question. Done.
Last step. Done, sir.
Good. All right. Need to differentiate this part first. So this is, let's let's take x as it is, denominator part as it is. Differentiation of numerator is 8x minus 4x square plus 1 times of differentiation of x is 1 divided by this is x square. So f dash x is this part. So f dash x, I can write it is 8x square minus this is 4x square minus 1 is divided by this part is x square. So f dash x is 4x square minus 1 upon x square. Now, now we need to calculate the critical points first. So critical points are where your numerator and denominator of f dash x is 0. So the numerator part, when you make it equal to 0, you will get 4x square minus 1 is equals to 0. That means x square is equals to 1 by 4, or I can write x square minus 1 by 2 whole square is equals to 0. So I can write x minus 1 by 2 and x plus 1 by 2 equal to 0. So this is x is equals to 1 by 2 and x is equals to minus 1 by 2. This part is that. And the denominator part you can make equal to 0. So yes, now this part x is equals to 0, this is 1 by 2 and this is minus 1 by 2. Now what we have to do is we have to take values from the respective parts, like from greater than 1 by 2 part, from 0 to 1 by 2 and from minus 1 by 2 to 0. So you need to substitute values from here in this expression, from here in this expression, from here in this expression, and from here in this expressions. And then you have to notice the sign of what you are getting. So let's say from this region, I'm substituting x is equals to 1 into this. So which I'm getting 1 square minus 1 upon 1 square. So this is 4 minus 1 upon 1. That means 3. 3 is greater than 0. Greater than 0, that means sign. We are interested only in the sign of the value, not the magnitude. So sign is positive. So I would write a positive sign here. Now, 0 to 1 by 2, I'm choosing any value. 0 to 1 by 2, you can take this 1 by 3, x is equals to 1 by 3, you can substitute. So, x is equals to 1 by 3, when you substitute here, you will get 4 times of 1 by 3 square minus 1 divided by 1 by 3 square. You can take the LCM. So, this is 4 minus 3 square upon 3 square divided by 1 by 3 square. This will get cancelled out and you will achieve 4 minus 3 square. That means 4 minus 9 is equals to minus 5. That means a negative quantity. That means a negative quantity. So you're having sign which is equal to negative. So I would write a negative sign here. Again, from minus 1 by 2 to 0, you can substitute x is equals to minus 1 by 3. You will get the same sign. You can write minus 1 by 3 square minus 1 upon minus 1 by 3 square. This is 4 minus 3 square upon 3 square divided by 1 by 3 square. So this is 3 square upon 1 by 3 ka square. So you will get 4 minus 9, which is minus 5. Again, we are interested in sign only. So you would write this sign here. Again, you have to choose values left to this minus 1 by 2. So I would recommend x is equals to minus 1. You can substitute. So which is 4 times of minus 1 square minus 1 upon minus 1 square. This is 4 times of 1 minus 1 upon 1. So 4 minus 1, that is plus 3. So this positive sign you can substitute here. That's it. Positive sign containing region will be considered as increasing part, and negative sign containing region will be considered as, so function is monotonically increasing in when x belongs to minus infinity to minus 1 by 2 union 1 by 2 to infinity, and monotonically decreasing in x belongs to minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2 minus 0. Minus 0, why we are not using, we are not including 0 here, because when you substitute 0, your function moves towards infinity. That's why we have to remove that part from x. So that's all for this question. So if you have any doubts, you could ask me. Otherwise, we can take another question. Anything which is stopping you to solve this question and you want to ask me?
No, sir.
No, sir.
प्रशल समझ आया बच्चा? प्रशल समझ आया? प्रशल दूसरा क्वेश्चन ले. प्रशल
Yes,
समझ
sir.
आया? ठीक है, लेते हैं. कोई डाउट हो तो फिर से पूछ लेना. solve this part. Done.
Almost, sir. 2 minutes.
You want me to solve this question?
Done, sir.
Done. Prashil and Aniket.
तो मेरा भी हो गया.
हो गया है? क्या क्या है इंक्रीजिंग का और डिक्रीजिंग का? इंटरवल बताओ.
सर इंक्रीजिंग का है -∞ to -1 and then 1 to infinity.
-1 is closed or open?
Sir, closed.
Union.
Union 1 comma infinity also. No, sir. Wait. So like both sides, round brackets. So round
That
brackets
means
is closed or open?
round bracket is open.
Oh, okay, then
You
open,
cannot
sir.
take this value.
Yes, sir.
That means x cannot take this value, -1 or 1. And
Yes,
the
sir.
decreasing part,
Sir, decreasing, I'm getting -1 to 1, open.
-1 to 1 open. And what about 0? 0 must be subtracted from this section.
Yes, sir. Because 1/0.
Yes. So, Prashil, first we will differentiate this part. So, differentiation of x cube is 3x square and x to the power minus 3. Differentiation of x to the power minus 3 is minus 3x to the power minus 4. So, f dash x is 3x square minus 1 upon x to the power 4. Now you can take the LCM. 3 times of x to the power 6 minus 1 upon x to the power 4. Here we have to make numerator equal to 0. This is a cube minus a square minus b square. So a minus b and a plus b you will get as your answer. Now you can make this part equal to 0. Here the formula is a cube minus b cube is a minus b. A square plus ab plus b square is equals to 0. This will give um, imaginary value, so we will not take this part. So x is equals to 1 we will get from here. Again, x cube plus 1 cube is equal to 0, so this is x plus 1 and this is x square minus x plus 1 is the formula of a cube plus b cube. So this is x plus 1 equal to 0, that means x is equals to -1, and this will give us imaginary values, so we'll not consider those values. All right, and the denominator part, when you make it equal to 0 you will get x is equals to 0. This is 0. Now you need to substitute values from here, here and here as well. You can consider 1. You can take value equals to 1, because when you substitute 1 you will get f dash x equal to 0. So you can take 1 in both the cases, increasing as well as in decreasing, because this will give you f dash x equal to 0. So f dash x equal to 0 can be considered in increasing part or decreasing part. So that is the only difference. So you will get uh, positive here, negative here, and a positive here. So this part, and this part. All right, Prashil. Okay, let's take another question. Let's take this question. Solve this question. Done.
So I'm not getting this one.
Okay. Aniket and Prashil.
Trying.
कर दूं सॉल्व?
सर आप ही कर दे बेटर है.
हाँ. एफ डैश एक्स कितना हो जाएगा? प्रोडक्ट रूल लगेगा यार यहाँ पे. 3 टाइम्स ऑफ x - 1 उसका स्क्वायर. पहले वाले को डिफरेंशिएट किया, दूसरे वाले को एज इट इज, प्लस x माइनस वन का क्यूब टाइम्स ऑफ टू एक्स माइनस टू, इसको हमने इक्वल टू जीरो करना है। तो यहाँ पे देखो जो जो कॉमन आ सकता है ना, यहाँ से उनको कॉमन निकाल लेते हैं। तो यहाँ से क्या कॉमन आ सकता है, x माइनस वन का स्क्वायर यहाँ है, x माइनस वन का क्यूब यहाँ है, तो वी कैन टेक x माइनस वन एज अ कॉमन क्वांटिटी, and x minus 2 square is here and x minus 2, so I can take x minus 2 as a common quantity। क्या रह गया यहाँ पे, यहाँ पे रह गया 3 टाइम्स ऑफ x minus 2 प्लस, यस प्लस ये x minus 1 टाइम्स ऑफ कितना हो जाएगा 2 इक्वल टू 0। So this is x minus 1 whole square, this is x minus 2, and 3x minus 6 plus 2x minus 2 equal to 0 here. So this is x minus 1 whole square, this is x minus 2, and this part is 5x minus 8. So when you make it equal to 0, you will get x equal to 1 from here, x equal to 2 from here, and x equal to 8 by 5 from here. Now you just have to put all these numbers, critical points, we can say that, on number line. So 8 by 5 is 1 point something. So this is 1, this is 8 by 5, and this one is 2. Now you just have to, yes, now you just have to calculate the sign expressions. So I should, I'm going to substitute values from this region, this region, this region, and this region into this expression, and the values what I'm getting, I'll take the sign of those values. So a value greater than 2, value of x greater than 2, I'm substituting 3 from here. So 3 minus 1 whole square, 3 minus 2, and 5 into 3 minus 8. This is 4, this is 1, and this one is 7. So I'm getting plus 28. So the plus sign I will write here. From 8 by 5 to 2, 8 by 5 to 2 is, you can substitute a value which is greater than 8 by 5. So 8 by 5 is 1.6, I guess. So you can substitute 1 by 7, 1 by 1.8, 1.7 values into this expression. You will get a negative sign, a negative sign. And from this 8 by 5 to the left side of 8 by 5, 1 to 1.6, you can substitute 1.5, that is 3 by 2 over here. So I can substitute 3 by 2. So x is equals to 3 by 2 is 3 by 2 minus 1 whole square times of 3 by 2 minus 2, and 5 times of 3 by 2 minus 8. This one is 1 by 2 whole square, that is 1 by 4. This one is minus 1 by 2. This is 15 minus 16. So negative 1 divided by 2. So again you are getting a positive 1 by 16. So I would write plus here. And in the left side of 1, in the left side of 1, you can substitute any value. Like I'm substituting 0. So 0, at the place of x I'm substituting 0, so 0 minus 1 square, 0 minus 2, and 5 into 0 minus 8. This one is plus 1, minus 1 square is plus 1, this is minus 2, and this one is minus 8, so this is plus 16. So plus sign you can write from here. That's it. All these values from to the right of 2, x belongs to minus infinity to 1 union 1 to 8 by 5 union 2 to infinity is for monotonically increasing, and for monotonically decreasing, you will get 8 by 5 to 2. That's it. Yes. Aniket, Sarthak, Prashil, any doubts बेटा?
No doubt, sir.
किसी भी हिस्से में कोई दिक्कत आ रही है तो प्लीज बताइए अनिकेत, कुछ
कोई
ऐसा है?
दिक्कत नहीं सर.
नहीं सर, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है।
ठीक है, चलिए अगला क्वेश्चन लेते हैं. सॉल्व कीजिए. Done.
No, sir.
All right. So I'm giving you some hint because I want you to solve this question by yourself, because this includes some trigonometric identities. And if you will be able to solve this question by using trigonometric identities, then it will be a great help to yourself. Because from the day when I started teaching you guys, you were not be able to apply trigonometric identities. So I'm giving you some hint that the f dash x should have the value which is this part. So by differentiating this expression, you have to convert this complete expression into this part. Once you will achieve this part, then it would be very easy, because they have given that when your x belongs to 0 to pi by 2, your x is between from 0 to pi by 2, and we need to divide it into subintervals where your function is increasing or decreasing. And the 4x you are getting is 0 to, like, 4 into 0 and 4 into pi by 2, 4 into 0 and 4 into pi by 2. That means 4x belongs to 0 to 2 pi. Yes, now we will divide this complete expression into two intervals where your function is positive, which means your 4x lies in between 0 to 2 pi, and this part 4x lies in between 2 pi to, 0 to pi and pi to 2 pi. And according to that, when your function is having your 4x is having value 0 to pi, the inside portion is having value 0 to pi. That means sine 4x will give you a positive quantity, because in the first two intervals sine x will give you a positive quantity, but it is having negative sign in front of it. That means the overall result would be negative. And for that part, pi to 2 pi, this will give you negative, and negative will give you positive. That means that means x would 0 to pi by 4. That means x will have value 0 to pi by 4. For that part, your function is decreasing. Here it is, x is pi by 4 to 2 pi by 4. That means x from pi by 4 to pi by 2, you are getting a positive value. That means your function is increasing in this interval. In interval monotonically decreasing, in this part monotonically increase. So that is, you can say that it is a kind of hint you can use to solve this question. Please try to do this question at your home, and if you find anything that is troubling you, you could ask me in our next class. But you have to convert this complete differentiation into this portion, then only you can move forward to this part. Otherwise it would be very difficult to solve this expression. अनिकेत सार्थक प्रश्न ट्राई कर पाएंगे आप लोग?